Hello everyone. Today I wanted to focus on some more of my favorites, and this is turning into kind of an ongoing series of sharing with you what I think is worth the money from a particular company. I think a lot of people have those kinds of questions like, what should I buy from this particular company? Or when I go to a store, what should I buy from there? So today I wanted to focus on Girl of All Work. What I have done in the past are Midori and Hobonichi, which are actual planner systems, my all-time favorite systems. So today I'm going to shift gears a little bit and start focusing more on accessories, which, as you know, you can get completely carried away with. And there are just so many options out there. Girl of All Work focuses on really whimsical, innovative office and lifestyle products. They are for work, school, home, and travel. And their tagline is they want to help make the ordinary workday a bit more extraordinary. Girl of All Work was founded in 2007, so they've been around for 8 great years. They are located in Pasadena, California, which is their store. But for those of us who are nowhere near Pasadena, they've got a really great website out there, as well as I have seen some of their products on Amazon, the Container Store, and I was recently at my Dick Blick art materials supply store, and they had some there. So even though some stores may not have their entire lines, there are some of their products available. Let me start with one of their most popular products right here, and that are these sticky tabs. And I'm going to share with you, their website is a little bit tricky only to find some of their products. So I'm going to tell you where these are. This is actually under the Office tab or Office section under the tabs. You would think that they're under adhesive notes, but they aren't. So that's why I'm just sharing this with you, because it's a little bit difficult to find a couple of these products. So these tabs right here, there are 3 different varieties. And of course, me being me, I had to get the entire collection. And I love these a lot. If you've seen my ultimate sticky note video, you know I'm pretty particular when it comes to those. And I'll tell you why I bought these, and that is mainly for the size and the shape of these. They are really great. They have, I think this is just an attention to detail that I love. Each one of these has a name to it. So this is the Sock Hop, this is Metropolis, and this is Pemberley. Pemberley, I think they must have a secret love affair with Pride and Prejudice. That is my all-time favorite book, so of course I'm eating that up. They also have fantastic adhesive notes that are specialty sticky notes that are actual Pride and Prejudice. I just about died when I saw those. They have Jane, Elizabeth, Mr. Darcy, and Mr. Bingley. Stop it, right? But they are out of stock, which is probably a good thing. That is probably the only other thing I would want from their website right now. I think I've got everything else that I wanted. So back to these sticky notes. This is probably, the Sock Hop edition right here is probably the most popular one. You've probably seen it around. And what I love about these also is they've got this really great little tab thing back here. So instead of like ripping open the package and having this weird flap or something else, this covers them up and keeps them together so they're not just exposed like that, which I think is a great attention to detail. Then each one of these has their own names on it. So this one, the yellow is custard, blue peppermint, this is cherry soda, and then this one is lime. So I just think that's cute. I really, really like that. So this size right here, they are 1 inch by 1.5 inches. Let me show you the Post-it brand, which is 1.5 inches by 2 inches. This is their smallest size that they have, in the sticky notes at least. So as you can see, quite a bit of difference. And especially these right here will fit very well into, I would say, every planner, almost every planner at least. So this is a great size to have for that, as well as they're not too big and not too small, so you can actually have room to write on them. Each one of these comes with 300 in the set, and I don't know if you can see right here, but these are actually kind of divided into 2, so there's like two pads per color on each one. And then this one is probably, it's either the least popular or the least available. I haven't really seen this one around, but this one is Rush Hour, Mimosa, Marquee, and Pavement. So another cute one on that. And then this one is, the Pemberley edition is the Gardens, Lake Blue, Lilac, and Afternoon Tea. And if you've heard me talk about color coding, you know that red and purple are going to be your hardest colors to find. So if you wanted to use these for color coding, this would be okay even for me to use as the red one, and then here's your purple. So a couple options there to throw out on how to use those. The adhesive, let me show you that. The adhesive goes all the way up to here. So you just have this little part right here. So the adhesive on it, if I had to rank it back to with my ultimate sticky notes video back there, it would probably be the good to the very good. They're definitely not like the most fantastic sticky note out there, but I think they're worth the money. I do. The next one are these page flags. As you can see, they still stick with the name. So this is Arctic Friends Springtime, because you know I'm gardening. Road Trip, so those are really cute. And then of course, this is my favorite one probably of all time, which is the Summer Sky, because I have a love affair with the sky. So let me brag on Girl of All Work for a minute. These right here I did not order. What happened was they didn't send me one of these, and I can't remember which one it was, but I only got 2 out of the 3 that I ordered, and they mistakenly sent this one. I emailed them that same day. Within 24 hours, they had gotten back with me, apologized, and said that they will send out a new one. And then within 40 or 48 hours, so another 24 hours after that, my new Page Pals correct one was on its way. I think that is fantastic customer service. They really are, pay attention, and I could not have asked for any better than that. So really great experience. I've ordered from them a couple different times. Never had a problem. That was the only problem I had, and they took care of it immediately. The other thing about these Page Pals, a couple different things. These are going to be under the adhesive notes, and they have page flags, and the only difference between those, besides the different colors and things like that, is the page flags just have a straight rectangular shape. The Page Pals have this icon die cut shape on the end of theirs. Both of these have a ton of different packs to choose from. I will not be ordering any more of these. I love the colors. These are my favorite colors because they're not too bold and not too pastel. The only thing about these, as you can see, they are highly decorated. So if you're going to use these in your planner and want to write on them, you're definitely going to have to use some kind of a permanent Sharpie marker for the writing to show up. So that's the only thing I would say. This probably, again, back to here, this is the really good adhesive on it. Then I've got Book Buddies, still under the adhesive notes section. They, again, tons of different selections, and I think it bears repeating. When you are choosing accessories, make sure you have a purpose for them and know how you're going to use them. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a whole bunch of different things that you're not using. And I'm speaking from experience from here. I'm preaching to the choir. These, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm really into finances and the Dave Ramsey. So I bought these specifically for my money and financial things to write on. All of these Book Buddies have these shapes right here with a speech bubble on them. Again, attention to the detail. The pigs are even named. This is Lucy, Sophie, and Georgie. So that's super cute. So I like those as well. They also have some specialty sticky notes that are just shapes, and then Desk Doodles, which is the sticky note packs that they have. Then these are going to be, they're calendar stickers naturally, and these are going to be under the office section into the labels and stickers. This is probably their most popular pack, which is just the regular size. These are, as you can see on the pack, actual size, and these are the actual icons of every single one that is inside. So really great, nice basic colors and icons. That's probably 3/4 of an inch of a sticker, which I've mentioned is a really good size. It might be a little bit too big for some of your smaller planners, but it's a really great size. And a couple things about this. With the staples right here, it's a little bit hard to get these ones right here in the center out. That's just been my experience. And then with my logical brain, I don't really understand why there's a rows of 4 and then 2 and 2. I would prefer to have like rows of 3 and just cut in the middle. Again, that's just in my perfect logical brain world. And then this is their school edition. I only saw this within the past year or so, so I think this is fairly new. Again, same great icons, and I would definitely recommend those. Even if you don't have, if you're not in school, or if somebody that you know is not in school in your family, there are some icons that you could still use even though you're not. Then this one right here, you've seen this before. This is the Summer Sky pencil pouch, which is the blue one. This is again going to be under the office section under accessories. They also have a candy apple pencil pouch, which is the red one. This is a really great size. It's 3.5 inches wide and then 7 3/4 inches long. So it's not too big, not too small. The zipper is really great. I have had this probably for at least 2 years. I've never had a problem with the zipper. It's really great. And then on the back side, as you can see, is blue and green striped. So really cute. I did originally use this for pens. I loved this because I love when things are just naturally labeled, if that makes sense. So obviously this is going to be a pencil pouch. I originally used it for my microns, and then I outgrew that. And so it was just sitting around. And so if you've seen my financial videos, you know that I have my cash envelope system in here. So let me take that out. The other thing I love about this is I love dark interiors on pencil pouches because, as you know, you've probably had the same experience of a pen leaking. So I like the dark interior for that. And I also like that they've labeled it. And I like brown and blue together. I think that's a good combination. This one right here, I'm sure like all of you, I have a million pads, just way too many pads. Here's the backstory on this one. I really dislike honey-do lists. I think it's disrespectful. If my husband handed me a list and said, this is what I want you to get done, and I want you to get it done by this amount of time, that would not go over very well with me. So I don't do that to him. However, he does travel a lot, and when he's home, he does want to do some things and help me out. So I was telling him some things to do, and he's extremely busy and has a lot on his mind. And like everybody else, you don't remember things unless it's written or you can see it. So he asked me specifically, please write it down because I don't remember. And then I found this pad. What I loved most about this is his and hers, because I want to be a team in my marriage. I want us to work together, be on the same page, literally same page. And I love that this is perforated down the middle because you can tear these two apart. This is especially helpful for those Saturdays where you have a bunch of tasks to do and you need to divide and conquer. So that's how I ended up with this pad. I really like it. It's got a nice, huge magnet on the back as well. And then the last thing, which is probably another one of their most popular things, are these tabs. This is the months, days, and office one, and then this is the lifestyle, numbers, and letters collection. They also have a really great kitchen one that they've come out recently. I think I'm done with Girl of All Work, so these are the only products that I specifically need for my situation, but they've got so many more products than these, you guys. It's just so cute. Anyway, go look at their stuff, but this is what I needed for my life. I will say with these tabs, if you've seen my One Book July videos, you know I was really struggling with these tabs. They would fall down, they wouldn't stay put. The adhesive, when I moved them from page to page, some of the adhesive would stay on the page that was on before, which is not good, which means you're losing your adhesive, as well as, you know, the page became sticky. It was really quite annoying. As well as these tabs they're nice and they're not too thick, but the pages I was using were super thin. So because these were thicker than my pages were ripping where the tabs were. So the reason I'm telling you this is these are great tabs. I still like them. They're still on my favorites. But if you are going to use these, you're going to have to stick with the lower quality paper. Like the Erin Condren paper would work fine on those. Any of your like 20-pound copy paper. It's just that the smoother, denser fibers, lightweight, you know, high quality papers, that's where I think that they don't really work well on. So just to keep that in mind. Anyway, there are my Girl of All Work favorites. Great company. Love them. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.